Hi guys, welcome back to Liamcam. Shibby! We're starting to do new tech videos, so it's knowledge that I'll be bringing to Liamcam on just techniques that I like and things that work for me in either sparring or competition. And it's to bring you guys a bit closer to how I train and knowledge that you can gain from the stuff that I do. So, let's go. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the jab. It's the most common punch you'll come across, and we're going to cover the most important 5 things that I think you should know about the jab. Okay, so you guys get to see what it's actually like, and we've got Sam just done all his gloves up. I'm just going to be firing a jab at him. And the first technique we're going to talk about is just how, when I'm throwing my jab, everybody gets taught to twist over with the shot. When Sam's got his guard up, often or not, it's not going to fit through the gap that he's created. Bearing in mind we are having boxing gloves on, but it does work in MMA as well. When they're using more of a forearm guard, there'll often be a gap so he can see through. So I'll sometimes bring it through, or I'll take it around, but we're going to be bringing it through today. So the technique that I'm going to be talking about is how, when I'm throwing this shot, it's coming straight, my thumb's up to the sky. So when I throw the shot now, it's going to go through. I'm going to push it through Sam's guard. So we'll go again. So doesn't fit through, doesn't fit through, fits through. And it's used to set up my second shot, which can be a hook, an uppercut, or a cross. So we'll go again. Again. Okay, the second thing I think you should know about the jab is how it can be used to either raise the guard down or up with the use of a parry from the opponent. So if me and Sam move around, and every time I jab him, he's either doing a backhand parry or a front hand parry. So we'll switch between the two. So if I'm firing it straight towards where his gloves are, they'll often just stay where they are. Sam, come over this way. So if I fire it there, it will stay where it is. If I start drifting my jab lower, he has to move his hand lower to meet where my jab's going. So I'll show you now. So as you can see, if you switch to your hand as well, his hand's starting to move further away from his face, which can be used to set up the second shot, which could be a cross, it could be a hook, whatever. So go again. This time don't go high. So move him around. His hands start picking up, but he doesn't even realise that at this point until the second shot comes in. That's the second thing I think you should know.
We're doing loads today. So.
Okay. Third thing. Sorry. So fast. Okay. So, third thing I think you should know about the jab is how it can draw an attack from your opponent. So, me and Sam moving around, we're sparring or fighting or whatever. If I don't throw anything, he might throw the odd shot here and there. But I'm trying to look for maybe that perfect counter where he'll throw a shot and I'm trying to roll in and hit, but it's hard to capture that point a lot of the time. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be creeping into range, I'm just going to be jabbing it and jabbing it. And what that's going to bring out with Sam is a counter. So he's like, right, every time you jab me, I know what you're doing. I might parry, jab cross, jab cross. Let him think that he knows what's going on. So, there, jab cross. Okay, we'll go again. Jab cross. This time, I fake it, I move, and I'll throw a shot. There we go. Jab cross. So, it might not be set up like that, like it might just be jab crosses. You might use that technique most of the time. Another time you might do a hook cross. Hook cross. But most of the time, as I'm moving around with him, I know 80% of the time, Sam's throwing that jab cross. He likes that move. So I'll bite the bullet and I'll just go right. When this jab cross comes, I'll go to the body. There we go. Okay, that's the third thing I think you should know. The fourth thing I think you should know about the jab is when I was in competition, a lot of time my coach would be shouting, wait until the jab lands. And what I mean by that is, say I'm coming out to an MMA fight or a Thai fight, maybe it's not, or boxing if I'm trying to land across. If I just try to fire the big power shot now, I'll miss. Because we've not really, like, if I come out, I don't really know my range on him. So I'll kick, I might hit my toes, or miss. Or I'll miss that shot and get counted. So what they're trying to say to me there is, when this jab lands on his head, I'm set for my range to either kick or hit. So until that jab lands, I won't throw a big power shot. So I'll be tapering him, hitting. If it lands, then I know I can hit. That's the fourth thing I think you should know. The fifth thing I think you should know about jabs is the different types of jabs. What I mean by that is, there's a stiff jab. You got bam, bam. There's a light jab, like a throwaway shot, where there's nothing in that shot. I'm just testing him to see what it'll do. There's a come uppercut jab, which I'll throw it along, where my palm's up to the sky. I might bring it down. And I might go, I don't know, a stiff jab with my thumb up to the ceiling. So, where you're ranging your power, your speed. What I mean by speed is maybe you might go fast. Maybe you might stutter it. Or just throw it slow. But there's different types. That's the fifth thing I think you should know. Okay, thank you for watching the video on 5 different types of jabs. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can take it into your sparring, and hopefully I'd be made up if you could bring it into your competition, most of all. Thank you. Stay awesome.